Hello everyone, and then welcome to the continuation of our game project. So our game project is going to call Up Down or the Candy House. Okay. Now the reason I titled it Up Down is because of how the donuts are moving. Okay. Actually, I created this to help me do some exercise in the office. Okay, so I can just click on play, and then yeah, that's when it will give me access to um, the project. So when I click on play, it will activate everything. So play and then activate everything. Okay. So you can collect coins, donuts, and the likes. So on the last donuts, you hear some music being played. That's after picking the last donuts. And then these things will be activated. Yeah. So this is going to be suitable for using geolocation. Yeah, geolocation. So let's say your area or your school, you can decide to do this kind of project. But any how you choose is fine. So let's go and then start our project. So I'll create a new file. I'll give it a name. Let's use up down candy, candy. Okay, so there's okay. Then click on create. Okay, so our environment is set. So now we need to go and pick our assets. Okay, so with the assets, this is my asset folder, and I'm going to drag the assets. Let's hope that of the GLB. Okay, so I need this. I need this the donuts. Also, I added this okay in the without showing you guys in the previous video. So I added these ones. So we need so first let's work with the 3D assets first, and I'm going to drag them into our Adobe Aero environment. So I'm going to pause it and wait for it to load. Okay, it's loading. That's fast. Okay, it's downloading. And you can see our assets are very large, so we are going to scale down and then to view everything. Then I can, so the house is very big. So let's click here and then this, I'm going to reduce this size. Then let's do same for this. I'm going to bring it up. So if yours isn't sitting okay on the ground, you can see there's a shadow, meaning it's up, it's standing. So I'm going to bring it down just so it sits on the floor. So I think it's seated. Then our donuts, okay, I'm going to bring it in front. I'll rotate it. Then I'm going to take it up. Okay, since it's a 3D environment that we are working in, we need to always go around our project just so we make sure um, we are doing what we actually expect it to be. So you can be watching my values here. Okay, at the bottom right, these are the values. So you can watch the values I'm using. Then I'm going to increase this size. Okay. So if for some reason the scaling this thing icon isn't showing, okay, what you do is you come to this icon here, click on it, and then you can see we have this. So you can click on this to scale it. Now let's see if it's seated. Okay, so I think it's seated. Okay, but I usually want since let's go to the move tool and then bring it here. Okay, I always want it to be in front of this line. For some reason, when I test the project, if it's behind this line, it doesn't seem to work. Okay, so yeah, then you can decide to scale this one to not to rotate. So I'm going to undo and then scale this one. Let me scale this a bit. Okay, remember to look at the bottom here, right? Okay, if you want the same sizing as mine, then I'll scale my donut to I don't know why. Okay, so this is quite okay. Then now let's go for the other assets. Okay, so the other assets, I need the dancing figure, this dancer. I need the confetti. I need the cat guitar and then the cat hands up. Let's move it into our project. So I'm going to pause it to load everything to our environment. Okay, so it's loaded, and let me see where they are. So I'm going to bring them in front. I'm going to scale them. Okay, bring this cat here. Before the cat hands up, so going to scale you. Oops. Scale. Then I'll move it to this side, then bring it down. Let's see where it's positioned. Okay, so I like where it is. And let's see our happy dancer. Oops. Bring him in front here. I'm going to reduce his size. Okay. Okay. So let's see. At this standing, I'll hold shift. Select these. Let's bring them down. Then send them back. This. Then I'll try and bring them here. Okay, it's blocking our donuts. So let's bring this guy here. Let's see what we have. Okay, I'm going to bring you here. I think this okay. So see us in the next lesson with the other assets. Okay.